coming back with another video. So it looked like the Browns has lost another player and look like they could be starting a rebuilding process for the offensive line. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. We're going to jump right into this story, man. So it looked like the Browns has definitely been shaking and moving, man, for them getting players and players leaving, man. The rebuilding process looked like it has started. Adam Scheffner just reported about an hour ago, Browns Pro Bowl guard Wyatt Teller, who is scheduled to be a free agent this offseason, announced on Instagram that he will not return to the Cleveland Browns and he now will sign elsewhere. So people around social media and many fans are reacting to this. This is the clip of Wyatt Teller back in November, speaking about his time in Cleveland, is captioned with going to give it a 1% chance Teller is actually traded. According to OTC, Browns would be in line for a third-round pick for him in 2027. Well, it looked like they're not using that pick. He will.
No, at the end of the day, I view it as like, hey, it's a compliment. People think that I'm good enough to get traded. I hope that I don't get traded. I want to retire a Cleveland Brown. I love it here. I was just talking to these guys about deer hunting and fishing and stuff like that. I don't want to leave this place. I love this place. But even more than that, I love the city and the fans and everything like that. I know it sounds like very cliche, but I truly do. If anybody knows, my family and I, we're very close in this community. So no, I don't want to get traded, but obviously business is in business, and I know that if this could help the Cleveland Browns or something like that, I'm not above the team. I don't want to leave. I don't want to tuck tail and leave and because I feel like a couple years ago we were that close to being in the AFC Championship. Like that's just mind-boggling for any Cleveland Browns fan because it's just been since the '80s since we've done it. So we used to do it consistently. So how can we bring that culture back that goes to the playoffs that has a winning team, that it's not the same old Cleveland Browns? And I feel like we were right there, and then kind of took a step back. But I'm not. I'm not blind to the fact that we're right there. And, again, as bad as this season is viewed or perceived, we're like 2 or 3 plays away from a lot different season. Now, that can be said for a lot of teams, but we're right there. Now, how can we be more consistent and win, especially, and that's what good teams do late. And whatever AB thinks is best. That being said, I don't think the cupboards are bare here. I think we have a pretty damn talented team. I was saying this earlier. People could point at a player here and there, all this different stuff. In the preseason, we were going down to teams and whooping their butt. So how can we get back to that?
So that was Wyatt Teller back in November. He did take to his Instagram. That's what we're going to pull up now. Left a long message, man. Many players have reacted to it. He captioned the message with "Thank you, Cleveland," with love, the Taylor family. He stated, "I wish things were different, and this is hard to put into words. When Buffalo traded me to Cleveland 7 years ago, I never could have imagined how much this city would mean to me. Ultimately, the Browns took a chance on me that changed the trajectory of my life forever. To the most loyal fans in the NFL, I hope y'all know that you have made a mark on my family's life forever. I proposed to Curly on the 50-yard line at the stadium, bought our first home here, and proudly welcome both our babies to the world in Cleveland. I've made friendships and connections on and off the field that will last far beyond the game of football. Our family is so blessed and grateful for everyone in Northeast Ohio who has supported and loved us these past 7 years. While we are excited and look forward to what the future holds, Cleveland will always have a special place in our hearts. As always, Go Browns with love and pancakes." Wyatt Teller, number 77. This is kind of, bro, that was kind of emotional even reading that, man. So that's him, his wife, and his 2 lovely children there. I'm wishing Wyatt Teller nothing but the best. Looked like Shedeur was definitely fond of him. Shedeur captioned the post with, "I'm going to miss you, bro." And Myles Garrett immediately responded to it. "Love your brother," and many, many others. Very, very emotional post. I'm wishing Wyatt Teller and his family nothing but the best moving forward. It's unfortunately it couldn't work out with him and the Browns. I'm pretty sure more details is going to come out tomorrow as to what led up to this decision. Now, Wyatt Teller, from what I've been reading, is a free agent. Many people in Cleveland is starting to report on this. And within the last hour, the Dogs Cleveland Browns podcast stated in a heartfelt post, Wyatt Teller announced on Instagram that he won't be returning to the Browns in 2026. Teller has been one of our favorite players since he arrived here in 2019. It's been a fun 7 years watching number 77 on the field. Now, I don't know how close Wyatt Teller is with a bunch of the other players, but it looked like he's very respected throughout the organization. Many of the Browns fans and people has been voicing their opinions about this online. Just like I stated, it's just a rebuilding process, man. It's part of the business. The Browns got a business to run. And yeah, this is another post. It says the entire Browns offensive line is set to be free agents next month. Cam Robinson, Joe Patuno, Ethan Pock, Wyatt Teller, and Jack Conklin. I don't think I can recall that ever happening before. So the entire offensive line is going to be free agents. Now, Joe Patuno, I didn't know he was going to be a free agent. I thought he was still under contract. He is not set to retire or anything like that as of yet, from my knowledge. But as of right now, look like the first domino from the 2025 offensive line has fallen, and that is unfortunately Wyatt Teller. Um, it sucks to see players go, but it's part of the business. So all we can do is just wish them the best. Get ready for the 2026 season. I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Make sure you keep them bells on. I will be back with more news. Until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.